Introduction. A breakthrough method to start BSing through life, achieving 10x what you think is possible now. This method is intended to be read multiple times, as you will create and find new messages every read. For my daring reader, life begins at the end of your comfort zone. Neil Donald Walsh. On this Sunday afternoon, I feel a heavy breeze as the steady wind keeps forcing itself inside as the winter chill sets in. I am reminded of a story my grandma used to tell, and now I challenge you. Don't be the woodpecker. The woodpecker, like most woodpeckers, would peck trees for food during the winter. The woodpecker had found a tree, and it became quite promising for the woodpecker's need for food. Despite the food never being that good, nor was it ever nearly enough. The woodpecker's friend, a hummingbird who missed meals even more often, was inexperienced with flying in the winter, but refused to stick to one tree. For years, the woodpecker thought maybe if I tried to fly too, I would be able to get better food. Still, it stayed at the tree it had grown accustomed to. The woodpecker thought, I am no flying woodpecker. I know I would fly to my death. One day, the hummingbird came to the woodpecker's tree alarmed, warning the woodpecker about hundreds of bees coming, and instructed them they needed to fly away together immediately. The woodpecker refused and refused. The hummingbird forcefully flew off alone. The hummingbird shockingly didn't just fly, it soared to unimaginable heights as if it had known how to fly all along. The hummingbird was never in search of food again or to return to the woodpecker's tree. Hundreds and hundreds of bees came storming the trunk of the tree. The tree was killed almost instantly. The woodpecker starved, for it never grew the courage to fly. The bees are coming. You must fly now. The BS method, a formula that leaps achievement boundaries in days, not weeks, months, not years, almost as if you're bullshitting your way through it. How could one be achieving so much so fast with so little effort? Well, let me assure you, it will not be about deceiving or manipulating others, but rather about embracing a new kind of BS, a bold and strategic method to catapult your success now. Chapter 1. You are. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Henry Ford. You are remarkably capable. However, you are capable of way more, way easier, without way more, no matter what you deem success to be. You're able to start bullshitting through life, achieving 10x what you even think is possible now. You are within reach. Grab it. You are allowed to supercharge your performance rate and reach new potentials you did not even believe existed. You are capable of making your illogical thinking logical. You are able to make your deepest desires a reality. This is not an argument of what you consider possible and for whom this could be possible. I assure you, you are able. You are not required to accurately and delicately go step by step to achieve these goals and desires you seek. You rarely, if ever, will experience a breakthrough of the size you are truly capable of with accurate and gradual steps. You will skip steps, so plan accordingly. Right now, you are only required to know you are remarkably capable of achieving unimaginable goals and desires. You are breaking the status quo. You are anticipating, attracting, and allowing. You are not even close to truly understanding your potential. You are not capable of such understanding. You are, however, capable of getting light years closer than you have ever been. In this method, you are not focused on some distant, far-off future where your dreams come true. No, you are focused on now. You are ready. Right? Chapter 2. The bullshit. Your beliefs become your thoughts become your words become your actions become your habits become your values become your destiny. Gandhi. The term bullshit is traditionally used to refer to a statement produced without particular concern for truth, clarity, or meaning. The BS method defines bullshit as strategic thoughts and actions that produce more without more effort. We, as humans early on, are taught that BS is bad. You must reframe how you have come to know bullshit for your advantage. First, you must become aware of the ways you have provided yourself with this type of limiting bullshit. You will transform how you have learned to see and provide bullshit. You will learn it is not harmful, it is a tool to be used. A tool that must be used. A tool that must be first used on oneself. You must start by cutting the traditional bullshit that comes clouding your potential with false, self-imposed doubts and limitations. Your next great leap will not and cannot thrive in such an environment. This will be discussed further later. The bullshit needed for your next breakthrough harnesses the power available in language manipulation and uses the impact of words and rhetoric on your thoughts. You must manipulate your thoughts to only think of the greatest outcomes, no matter the circumstances. Feed your thoughts with this type of bullshit, allowing your thoughts to be consumed with the idea that your greatest desires are already within your reach. You can have those things you seek, and you do not have to work harder to have those things. This bullshit does not detail harder work, and this will appear as pure bullshit to many. Scary. You must embrace this. This hidden power allows you to shape your mindset to attract and influence others. The resources needed to do such a thing will continue to appear hidden in new ideas, relationships, and opportunities, and you must act. For such a leap, you must recognize the BS method idea of bullshit creates a power that allows you to never do things you can have someone else do. You learn to get maximum results while retaining maximum energy. This energy will be needed to further your breakthrough. Again, prepare for criticism and critiques. Embrace it. How can I bullshit more? How can I influence more with my bullshit? Is bullshit really used this way? Can simply bullshitting help you achieve dreams you have yet to dream? Attract like you have never attracted before? Yes. We, as humans early on, are taught that BS is bad. You must reframe how you have come to know. Bullshit for your advantage. Chapter 3. It's time to CTB. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. Eleanor Roosevelt. It's time to cut the bullshit and supercharge towards your next great leap. You start by cutting the traditional bullshit, blocking your true potential, usually rooted in self-imposed doubt and environmental circumstances. These doubts and circumstances are typically without particular concern for truth, clarity, or meaning. Just bullshit you have allowed yourself to get accustomed to. Cut the bullshit. You will no longer allow yourself to place these self-imposing limitations on your capabilities. These limitations are not real. You must replace these limitations with ideas of your success far beyond what your imagination will allow. Currently, you are wired to think every time you want more, you need to do X amount more to achieve this. Wrong, CTB. You will not work harder. You will finesse. Finesse is another term we humans have been groomed to believe is bad or wrong. By definition, finesse is often used to describe the skillful, artful, or clever ability to handle a situation, usually to achieve a favorable outcome. Finesse is not good, it is great. If you plan to maximize your next breakthrough, it is essential to understand that you must be skillful and clever when handling situations. Handling people and problems is a massive part of your next breakthrough, and this is where most fail. There are always opportunities lurking to finesse. You must be clear on where you are aimed and what particular results you seek. Use finesse. You have all the resources you could possibly need at this moment within your grasp. It is time to CTB. You must trust yourself and the idea that the universe will always provide you with all the resources you need as you need them. This is not to argue that hard work is not imperative and could not take you to new heights. It could. Diligent work is crucial and often needed for the development of your skills. It's vital to apply yourself, and yes, sometimes hard work delivers huge wins. However, you will quickly learn that hard work only allows for measurable and gradual advancement, not shaping up for your next catapult. Incremental work typically has its limits. You can only work so hard in any one direction, and there's no guarantee that that direction holds anything but the need for more hard work and sometimes even more difficult work. In this confusion, you must not block the universe from providing clear and easier supercharged routes. Move out of your way. Could the answer be so simple? Yes. Is the thing genuinely holding you back your bullshit? Yes. You think now it's hard to start thinking in such a way, but the reality is, it's pretty straightforward. You think better thoughts. You would only have a hard time with such thinking because of your current thoughts of today, yesterday, and all other yesterdays. Imagine if all other yesterdays you thought about how possible, very possible, your wildest dreams were. It's time to cut that bullshit. However, you will quickly learn that hard work only allows for measurable and gradual advancement, not shaping up for your next catapult. Chapter 4. Start with you. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Your next breakthrough starts with you. You must dance in excitement and curiosity about the possibility of this breakthrough, your thoughts, your feelings, your actions, control them, harness them. How do you feel the universe should interact with you and your desires? How will you feel once you have achieved heights you once thought unimaginable? You use these feelings to fuel your charge, waking up every day feeling accomplished. This energy is felt and will always be responded to. Humans by nature assume the reason they are not where they should be is due to one external factor or another. This may be true. However, your next breakthrough lies in understanding the only factors that could block you are internal. You are the critical factor. This starts with how you see the world and yourself in it. You must see yourself differently and the results you can achieve. You must evolve without due process. Give yourself permission, the permission to allow. Grant yourself the permission to believe in the unimaginable. By nature, you are filled with more doubt of your true capability than of the idea that every possibility you have ever dreamed of could very easily be yours and more. Shift this. You must overwhelm yourself with the ideas of your possibilities always working out in your favor. This will be the most straightforward yet complex part of your necessary shift. You must be able to handle your current life and achievement rate while understanding everything happening serves part in your next breakthrough. Allow it to. Most will fail after life does not instantly and clearly show you that you're on the brink of a significant achievement leap. Don't steer away. Charge towards. You must find purpose in the need for your breakthrough and the results they will bring. What is your purpose for the breakthrough? Do you feel a sense of meaning during your breakthrough? Who would be impacted by your rapidly changing rate of achievement? Your thoughts, the world, and even those nearest to you may attempt to tell you that you are not there yet. Don't steer away. Charge towards. You must overwhelm yourself with the ideas of your possibilities always working out in your favor. This will be the most straightforward yet most complex part of your necessary shift. Chapter 5. You deserve everything. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. Marianne Williamson. You deserve everything. A lot of the reason you don't achieve the things you are more than capable of achieving is because you do not believe you deserve it, so you are fine when the universe does not allow it to be. No more. You must remove all limitations on what you believe you are deserving of based on where you are now. What you deserve has no bearing on what you have currently obtained. Erase this dangerous and preposterous thought process that has been subconsciously taught to you. You deserve for no reason other than you firmly choosing what you deserve. This is a ballsy and unorthodox approach. As with many of the other unconventional approaches outlined in these pages, you must prepare to hear negative feedback and others' imposed limitations of what they believe you deserve and should be able to obtain. You must know you deserve it and have the mental capacity to do so without support. This is not a space to seek validation from others. You must affirm to the universe you deserve everything you desire. You should always seek to master your ability to tell the world what you deserve and how to present yourself to receive what you have declared you deserve. The universe will respond. It always does. You must improve your clarity in your communication with the universe, breaking it into more manageable parts. You do not need to know everything you deserve all at once. You must instead truly understand that you are allowed to deserve things leaps and bounds beyond your current achievements. This promise does not detail when or how the universe will respond, but remember, it always will. The world is a safe place that enjoys providing for you. See it as such. Appreciate it as such. The universe wants to provide for you because, in return, you will provide for it. You are here to provide for it. You deserve everything, and even with the universe's desire to provide for you, it does not detail or ensure a smooth route to the dreams you deserve. Nope. It describes the dreams you are dreaming are within your reach, and you deserve them. You must know, without a shadow of a doubt, that no matter what life throws at you, you deserve those dreams. Be bold in your ideas of what you deserve. Be confident. Be willing to move on urges that seem to be answering the desires you have declared you deserve, even if the move does not yet directly answer your desire. Movement is needed. Movement is magic. Movement is needed. Movement is magic. Chapter 6, Thought Stacking. Your beliefs become your thoughts become your words become your actions become your habits become your values become your destiny. Gandhi. Your thoughts are your life, they shape your beliefs, actions, and ultimately, your destiny. The thought stacking formula is a simple yet effective way to cut the bullshit. You create a habit of redirecting the fog. Thought stacking formula. For every one limiting or negative thought, you will then stack 3 positive thoughts and affirmations. You gradually rewire your thinking habits, allowing room for a breakthrough. Remember this, you may not be in control of much in life, but you are always in control of the thoughts you allow to run loose in your mind, free to create whatever actions happen next. What if you changed all that? Only allowing the thoughts that could lead to actions in the direction of your desires. Research has shown that positive thinking can have a significant impact on our ability to achieve success. A study published in the Journal of Experimental Social Psychology found that people who visualized a positive outcome before a task performed better than those who did not. Thought stacking begins with you identifying negative thoughts that occur frequently. Then, brainstorm triggers for these negative thoughts. For example, if you often think, "I'm not good enough," consider when and where this thought tends to occur. Is it when you receive criticism? When you compare yourself to others? When you're feeling overwhelmed? Once you have identified your triggers, create a thought stack that replaces the negative thought with 3 positive ones. For example, after I receive criticism, I will remind myself of my past 3 successes. Before I compare myself to others, I will focus on 3 of my unique strengths. After I feel self-doubt creeping in, I will visualize 3 successful outcomes and affirm my capability to overcome challenges. Positive thinking will let you do anything better than negative thinking will. Zig Ziglar. You must not allow your thoughts to be the enemy for a breakthrough of this size. Your thoughts will attempt to be your biggest enemy, as it's only accustomed to thinking and experiencing at the current rate you have been experiencing, but no more. You will simply think better thoughts because you can. Chapter 7. Don't aim for goals. Strive for solutions. Every problem is a gift. Without problems, we would not grow. Anthony Robbins. Don't aim for goals. The definition of a goal is a desired result of a person's ambition or effort. Goals are no more than glorified desires. Goals rarely ever provide the necessary steps to get to the desired outcome. Us, as humans, operate primarily on wanting to solve problems. Our goals are not yet problems. This causes most to struggle to reach their goals because they fail to shift their goals into solvable problems. There is power in purpose. Finding a solution is a purpose. There's a solution for every problem. What problem is that goal to solve? Aim there. Solution is a means of solving a problem. Solutions are ultimately what we are after. What solution is needed for your goals? Frame all goals as problems for the universe to solve. Humans are wired to be problem solvers. Clarity on what problems you are currently solving is needed. Solutions will undoubtedly provide you with a roadmap and results. Solutions create movement. Movement is needed. Movement is magic. In every one of the goals you have ever had, you are seeking to solve a problem. Imagine if you bullshitted through the need for goals, skipped directly to understanding each of the difficulties your goals were expressing, and focused solely there. These goals turned into problems that would be solved. We are solution seekers. Your breakthrough requires this skill set. What problems would your goals solve right now? Now focus on solving those problems. The universe responds to problem solvers. You must wake up every day seeking solutions to the problems. You will then be able to repeat and analyze the steps necessary to solve those problems. Strive for solutions and always be seeking better ones. If you solved a problem once, remember now there's an easier way to pursue it. There will always be problems and rewards for those who can solve them. You must be fully aware of what issues you aim to solve at any given time. This is how the universe provides solutions and answers in abundance. The more you understand why you want to solve the problem, the easier it is to find the answers. Solutions create movement. Movement is needed. Movement is magic. In every one of the goals you have ever had, you are seeking to solve a problem. Chapter 8. Pivot, Adapt, and Enjoy. Life is a journey, not a destination. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Seek spaces to pivot. To pivot is to completely change how one does something. You could have all the answers you seek, yet you are simply not looking at the solution correctly. A pivot allows a refreshed approach. If you used MySpace back when it was dominating social media, but did not pivot to Facebook, you would now be without social media. You must always be willing to pivot, not constantly pivoting. Huge difference high consequences. Inconsistency can be an incredibly dangerous dream killer. However, consistency with the wrong things can be more detrimental. Seek areas only where a pivot is necessary. It'll be apparent if you are looking for it. You must be brave enough to take that leap. Do not change the problem. Change how you have approached finding the solution. The biggest win in your breakthrough is being better than yesterday. Today is not yesterday, and tomorrow is not today. There are always changes happening, personally, professionally, externally, internally. When seeking your next catapult, you must be willing to adapt to the different ways the universe will provide you with answers to your problems. You must adapt as you know the universe responds to you. You will not be the same person as you amplify your achievement rate. You will adapt. You will become new, allowing you to truly reach new heights. One must ride the ride. A study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology found that individuals who focused on the process of achieving their goals rather than solely on the outcome reported greater satisfaction and well-being. You must enjoy the process. You attract more bees with honey. This holds true with your breakthrough and how you feel internally. You must let yourself enjoy the ride. You must remind yourself how much you are enjoying it. Harness this joy. Regardless of the bumps and thrill of the ride, you must learn to enjoy it all because the universe is responding to you. Speak to it. One of the biggest killers of a breakthrough is not understanding it, is a journey that must be enjoyed to maximize its potential. It must not be criticized, but embraced. Reading this page is part of your next big leap. Enjoy it. You will not be the same person as you amplify your achievement rate. You will adapt. You will become new, allowing you to truly reach new heights. One must ride the ride. Chapter 9. Make it a habit to think bigger. Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. Norman Vincent Peale. When defining your boundaries of success, you must get familiar with thinking bigger. You must make it a habit. In bigger thought, hidden are answers for your deepest desires. By nature, we are taught, consciously or unconsciously, to think relatively small. I want to earn 6 figures. Why not 7 or 8 figures? I want to travel once a year. Why not travel 6 times a year? I want to work for a bank. Why not own the bank? All of these are unbelievably within your reach. You must get comfortable with how uncomfortable it feels to think as big as you must. Seeking your next catapult means abandoning traditional thinking, which has only gotten you where you are today. Now, you will think unorthodoxly. You cannot catapult with the same thought patterns that allow your current achievement rate. You must open your thoughts far past what you currently think is possible. You will be rewarded for such behavior. Your mind instinctively will want to calm these big thoughts down because they are not common. They do not come with playbooks or roadmaps to get there, just bigger thoughts awaiting you to be daring enough to act. Refrain from getting this confused with small, measurable success. It's a good rule of thumb. If you can measure it, you're usually not shaping up for your next breakthrough. Getting a promotion at your current job, which you have been employed at, would not come close to detailing the true magnitude of your next catapult. Despite this being an incredibly impressive achievement, this still could not be close to the true potential of your next leap. Think bigger, way bigger. People would argue there are limits. I agree. However, the only limits that would concern you as you are shifting to take your next leap are limits you could not possibly think of. Try it. How do you start thinking bigger? Let go of any pre-wired thought patterns and allow your mind to be free, curious, and ready. Get unorthodox and uncomfortable as you think. You are reframing your brain. I always allow my mind to think bigger. Make this your new favorite phrase. You must get comfortable with how uncomfortable it feels to think as big as you must. Chapter 10. Lead with appreciation. Gratitude can transform common days into Thanksgivings, turn routine jobs into joy, and change ordinary opportunities into blessings. William Arthur Ward. Lead with appreciation. This starts within oneself. You're like a plant that must be watered. You must water yourself with love and appreciation. You are preparing for your next breakthrough, which is something to be appreciated. You will need to remind yourself that what you are doing is big. It is bigger than you even realized, and you appreciate yourself for being able to handle it. You must appreciate your efforts daily. You will grow to appreciate the appreciation. This is not a sign to become complacent with yourself, but merely noting you must understand anything life gives you, even your thoughts, is a gift to be celebrated. Celebrate it. The appreciation must extend externally. You must appreciate everything around you, the unfavorable situations too. You must learn that always hidden somewhere in that unfavorable situation could very well hold the key to your next catapult. Allow it too. One who has created an appreciation for all aspects of life flows through life with much more grace and patience, shaping oneself up for the hidden potential of reciprocating that appreciation from yourself, loved ones, and the universe. This is needless to say, but I must. You will not accomplish your breakthrough by yourself. Your breakthrough to amount to its true potential will require outside resources. No, that does not mean you must desperately seek out someone to help assist in your breakthrough. The universe has a way of connecting you. Lead with appreciation. It will be received. It will be rewarded. It will be used to start BSing through life, achieving 10x what you think is possible now. Chapter 11. You must know. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. Theodore Roosevelt. You must know it's happening. You must know you are capable. You must know the resources necessary, when necessary, will continue to appear. You must know your alignment with the things you seek. You won't work harder, no. However, you must know with more certainty than anyone else would be willing to believe that you have the potential to achieve success beyond fathomable thought. You do. This is the challenge. Initially, when you're preparing for a leap of such size, you and your environmental circumstances will attempt to overwhelm you with thoughts of doubts. If I am here, how could I ever be there? By first knowing, you should be there. You must know you won't have all the answers right away. Achieving 10x what you think is possible requires constantly learning and adapting. You may think you have no answers. Sometimes this is the best-case scenario. This allows you to get out of your way. You instead must know the universe will make more than enough answers and resources within your reach as your breakthrough requires it. This cannot be overstated. A large portion of a breakthrough is knowing you are deserving and capable. Ideally, this is easy, but you must know you are deserving and capable of a radical potential that you have yet to see a fraction of. Yet still, you must know. How exciting is it that you are deserving and capable of 10x any of the results and achievements you have experienced yet? It gets even better for those daring to know you will not have to work harder to achieve this 10x promised success rate. Chapter 12. Build a system of trust with the universe. Trust the process. Your time is coming. Just do the work and the results will handle themselves. Tony Gaskins. You are protected by the universe. You must foster a strong trust system with the universe to come even close to your actual success rate. The system is simple. You bet on the odds working in your favor every time, and in return, the universe responds. The more you trust, the stronger the odds start to stack in your favor. When you become doubtful, you begin to break that trust. This is crucial because when preparing for such a pivot, you have just started your trust system with the universe. It's fragile and must be treated as such. Do you recall being in school and there were the kids who always yelled, "I never win anything," during raffles, and the kids who yelled, "I always win"? Strikingly, these statements always seem to yield the results as predicted. Early on, you must create and maintain such reliability on the universe that it has no choice but to respond. When building trust with the universe, this does not indicate or outline that you will have no apparent struggle or pushback, because you very well may. I would count on experiencing some level of uneasiness, uncertainty, and difficulty. As mentioned in the Lead with Appreciation section, you must appreciate the unfavorable outcome. You must also trust that the universe provides answers and resources masked as unfavorable outcomes that are vital to your breakthrough. Trust that the odds are in your favor again and again. Building trust with the universe is easy. Keeping it is the challenge. Trust is not just a fleeting emotion, but a steadfast commitment to the process, knowing that every step taken with faith and alignment brings you closer to your desired outcomes. Are you able to trust the unknown? A challenge set to amplify you 10 times what you even think is possible now. Chapter 13. At what price? The price of anything is the amount of life you exchange for it. Henry David Thoreau. What price will you pay to start BSing through life, achieving 10x what you think is possible now? You must be radically prepared to pay the cost of changing instinctive routines, outdated habits, and starting unorthodox thinking. The price you are willing to pay undoubtedly limits or enhances your true potential for a major breakthrough. Choose wisely. As you move closer to your breakthrough, prepare for the price to continue to rise. You should expect this. This is why very few can truly begin to see the results of their true unleashed potential. They're not willing to pay the price. Do not allow this to alarm you. Most, if not all, were very capable of paying the price, but did not know they needed to. The price, as mentioned before, will not require more challenging work. I must gladly reiterate. However, the work required will incur a cost in the looks of friends, thoughts, careers, habits, businesses, and employees. You must lose, remove, and update. At what cost? The cost will require flexibility. Imagine you are at a currency exchange, but you do not yet know what currency you need for your next journey. You are waiting to see which currency your next action will require. You will have the means to do the exchange. You must be willing to. The exchange often comes as changing job scenes, drastically changing professionally and personally, and sometimes completely changing your direction. You must lose, remove, and update. Nothing short of the cost you would imagine needed to achieve 10x what you think is possible again truly. There will come a time to pay that price again and again, and you will have to decide if the things you desire are still worth the cost. Chapter 14. Actions matter, results matter more. Results are the best way to prove the value of your actions. Anonymous. Actions matter because they ideally get you where you want to go. However, results matter more because you determine where you got. Results allow you to know which actions to repeat and amplify. Your breakthrough will require both. You need the actions to produce the results. You need the results to create the necessary momentum to 10x what you think is possible now. It is still crucial to note that results matter more. Actions are one of the, if not the most important aspects of a breakthrough. Actions are the 1%. As mentioned in the groundbreaking bestseller Atomic Habits, Clear argues that improving just 1% daily can lead to significant long-term results. Although this is incredible and impressive, it could only show 10% of what's possible with a breakthrough of the size outlined in these pages. Do not seek a 1% gain when seeking a breakthrough in performance. Do not get in the way of dramatic gains by focusing on 1% gains that could ultimately never lead you to the thing you dream. Seek the results of a major breakthrough. Results are defined as the outcome. You must become the results you seek. You must be crystal clear on where you are and how you feel once you have achieved those results. You do not need to know precisely what action you have to take, but be certain of the results you require. Chapter 15. Defeat, defeat. Do not judge me by my successes. Judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up again. Nelson Mandela. You must defeat defeat. You are only defeated when you allow defeat. You become completely fine with failing. You learn to thrive there. You consistently test your ability to lose. You must get so powerful with defeat that it empowers you far beyond any measurable setback it may have appeared to cause. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Think of your breakthrough as a toddler who has been practicing counting but has only gotten to 10. The toddler decides to try to count to 100. No practice or extra apparent effort. The toddler falls short, but shockingly gets to 67. The toddler eagerly tries again the next day and says they know they have it today. The toddler again happily falls short at 86. 2 days prior, the toddler only believed it could count to 10. The toddler school does not teach counting to 100 for another 2 years. A week later, the toddler successfully reached 100, but it was not until the toddler randomly sang it for the first time. The toddler had never tried singing to count. You must be willing to test your limits. You must defeat defeat. Find tactics you have not yet failed at and fail at those too. To your surprise, you will learn to defeat defeat. How does one fail more? By going for the jugular, going directly for what you want, as if you knew without a shadow of a doubt that you could not fail. Chapter 16. Do that thing. Excellence is not a skill, it's an attitude. Ralph Marston. Do that thing you thrive at. Hidden will be opportunities to start accessing more of what you desire for less. Presently, there are things you are good at and things you are great at. Focus only on those things you are great at. Doing something you are only good at for a breakthrough of this size won't cut it. There's something you are great at. I would be willing to bet there are multiple things. Despite the BS method emphasizing you must be ready and willing to lose, remove, and update, it is equally as important that you are ready to show your current potential some appreciation and offer it to the universe, and it will respond. One of the most important aspects of a breakthrough, as mentioned in Actions Matters, Results Matter More, is action. One of the most important actions you will take is doing that thing. The magic is in the movement. Movement is needed. Movement is magic. This allows the universe to start responding. You master overwhelming yourself with clear thoughts of where your actions from doing that should land you. This is no easy task as you will still be operating on the results of your current achievement rate, but sending your mind thoughts of a much higher achievement rate. Allow yourself and your environment to catch up. It will. It always does. Anticipate, not improvise. Most people wait until they have produced great results to improvise and adjust how they believe the world ought to respond to them. No more of that. Anticipate great results before you have any results. Anticipate the world will receive as you desire, regardless of where you are now. Prepare for it. Act as if you know with certainty things you are after are coming towards you. Despite that thing possibly not producing the results you so desperately know to be yours, you must still do it hard. You may start to feel stuck and burnt out, and may even see a decline in your current rate of achievement. Expect it. Uneasiness is great grounds for a breakthrough. Do that thing boldly. Chapter 17, That Too. Everyone has a hidden talent, but only a few find it. Unknown. Do that too. You have tools and gifts you have not yet used. If that's not already exciting enough, there are even more gifts and talents you have not realized you are capable of having too. It'll be hard to grasp when you start to understand all the that too you could be great at. Your current talents and abilities are only a fraction of the talents you could showcase at any given talent show. You will learn life is a never-ending talent show. Choose to showcase that talent and that talent too. You are remarkably capable. You must use the gifts you know so clearly you have been given. However, you must not stop there. Open up more. What other gifts, if explored and harnessed correctly, could you open? What would opening that gift do? Everyone has talent. What is rare is the courage to follow the talent to the dark place where it leads. Erica Jong. What will grab you and grip you with grace is as you seek new talents, they will find you. They will not stop finding you. You must allow the universe to know you are receiving new talents by embracing your current talents. New gifts and talents are often fragile. Treat them as such. That, too, could be yours. Chapter 18. Enjoy using your ace. Give me 6 hours to chop down a tree, and I will spend the first 4 sharpening the axe. Abraham Lincoln. Imagine you are playing a game of cards and know you have the most powerful cards in the deck, all aces. How does that make you feel? Powerful, right? You know you are a winner. You are just simply waiting your turn. Well, let me assure you, you currently have the aces. No matter what you consider having all the aces to look for you, you have them right now as you are reading this page. Take a moment and take that in. The more you understand the power of your current hand, the closer you move toward your breakthrough. You must know you are a winner who is simply waiting to play your winning hand. You are able to enter a never-ending winning streak. You are a winner. The cards are always stacked in your favor. You must be aware of the loud noises that come when knowing you have the ace. There will be others, like the players holding the kings or the queens, who will try to confuse you and declare you are not the winner. It's the universe's way of scaring you and testing if you truly are the winner. You must not be afraid. You must play your ace confidently. You must learn winners play with grace, as if they had known all along they would win, gracefully win. You have the ace and it's your turn. Now enjoy using your ace.